Right, guys, and welcome back to my channel, Skool. How are you all getting on out there, guys? I hope you're keeping well. Excuse me. I hope the week is going well for you. I hope you had a nice weekend. I'm going to start as always by thanking everybody for your continued support, your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. It means the world to me, guys. Thank you to everyone for your support as my channel grows and grows and grows and gets stronger and stronger and stronger. For those of you that don't know, guys, I got a natural right hand. You know what I mean? Say no more about it. You know what I mean? But big up to everybody for your current support on my channel, guys. You know who you are. Here he is, guys, the man himself. Never lets me hanging, guys. Aiden, man, what's happening with you, man? I'm good, man. I'm good. First of two streams today, man. Arsenal FC this season so far. There's been a lot going on so far for us this season. This, that, the other. It's been all going on. After the complete capitulation last season, what happened to us. Anyway, I'm going to get into that later, guys. I'm going to be online for a couple of hours. Two streams today. This one, and then I have a watch-along later on. FA Cup, Man U Luton. You just finished work, man. Yeah, I hope you're well too, yeah? And I hope work went okay for you, yeah? I really hope that work went okay for you. I don't know, are you working tomorrow or not? I don't think so, right? But yeah. I hope you're keeping well, man, and everything went well at work and things are going well for you, yeah? Yeah, guys, started as always, just thanking everybody for your continued support, your likes, your subscribes, your comments. Aiden, McManus, AFC Always, Anthony Herbert, Tony from Early Doors Football TV, everybody, guys, everybody. Aguna Matata, you know who you are, man. Big up yourself. Big up also to Scott. I made work was okay today, but glad it's finished working tomorrow as well. Yeah, can't be bad though, yeah. Now you're glad it's finished, you can relax now and unwind, man. I hope you're not working too far from where you're living, but just head home, unwind, and relax for the night, you know what I mean? Chill, do your thing. Yeah, like I said, just want to thank everybody for your continued support as always, guys. This is the first of two streams I have today. Later on through the FA Cup, Luton, Man U. But yeah, unfortunately, guys, bit of bad news at the start, which I'm going to get into. 1 second, guys. Now, unfortunately, guys, bad news coming in. Oh, it's Luton, Man City, yeah, not Man United. Man United are playing against, that's my other stream, yeah. It's Luton, Man City, yeah. Too much thinking about Rio. Nah, I'm just not paying attention, man. I've been awake too long, I'm not going to lie. Well, I was awake, but I was just laying in bed. Kind of a bit groggy. But yeah, it's Luton, Man City, yeah. I'm also doing the Man United game coming up, guys. But yeah, guys, first of all, a bit of bad news, guys. A former Arsenal player, Swedish international Christopher Olsen. I don't know if many of you remember him, guys, but he was at the club for 3 years. He has been taken ill, unfortunately. He's currently playing for RSC Anderlecht. Like I said, a Swedish international. He's in hospital, guys, after collapsing at home. Yeah, he collapsed due to a brain condition, guys, and he's currently actually on a ventilator in hospital, surrounded by family and friends. So I know that you wish him all the best, guys. Best of wishes to the man himself. Hope he pulls through. Not looking too good right now, I'm not going to lie, but he's in the best possible place, guys. Yeah. He had a spell in Arsenal as a teenager, guys, but he has not appeared for his club since December. Yeah. Kind of sad times, guys, sad times. He's Christopher Olsen is the player's name. He was a Swedish international that played for Arsenal when he was a teenager. He was with us for 3 seasons. Christopher Olsen. I remember him. As soon as I heard it today, I was like, but yeah, he just took ill at home and collapsed. And they say it's like a brain problem, yeah. So he has a brain condition, so hopefully he'll be okay, yeah. Yeah. But he's on a ventilator at the moment. He's affected by currently an acute disease related to the brain, which is not caused by self-harm or any kind, or nor is it caused due to external factors. His medical team are working hard to check the diagnosis. He's played 47 times for his country. Yeah, sad times, sad times. But a player that I remember. Hopefully he'll pull through and he'll be okay. But it's just one of those things that comes on all of a sudden. There was no kind of forewarning, as they say in Germany. As they say in German, guys, there was no forewarning. There was no warning, No one knew it was ever going to happen like that. It was just one of those things. But hopefully he'll be okay. Like I said, he's in the best possible place. But yeah, big up to Christopher Olsen, guys, and hoping he gets better soon. Best wishes to him, yeah, hopefully he'll be all right. Hopefully he'll pull through. But it's a sad thing, guys. It's a sad thing, when something like that happens, regardless. All right, let's see. But Arsenal so far this season, guys, where we find ourselves, we're well positioned in the league. We're in third place at the moment. We're well positioned in the league. We have a couple of games coming up. We also have the Champions League match coming up. But at the moment, guys, how's the season been so far for us? I think we could be happy enough with it. Obviously, we're craving a league title. Let's have it right there. Any Arsenal fan worth his salt, he wants to win the league. Champions League is a story for a different day, but the main thing that matters to me personally is to be champions of England. The competition, the level of the football in the country, the opposition, Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola, Manchester City, Liverpool, Aston Villa. I would say United, but they're down in 6th with the likes of Rio Ferdinand. You know what I mean? He came out actually, guys, and he's after saying that Rio Ferdinand has come out and he's actually after saying that Mikel Arteta would leave Arsenal for Manchester United at the drop of a hat to manage them. Whether it's true or not, yeah, everyone has the right to their opinion, guys. And anyone that goes on my channel has their opinions, is entitled to their opinions, and it will be respected. You know what I mean? But even if it's true or not, guys, saying something like that, you know what I mean? He's only looking to agitate people, guys. It's only looking to upset people with a comment like that. I mean, he's entitled to his opinion, but at the end of the day, he knows what saying something like that is going to create. United are a bigger club than Arsenal, historically, in history, with what they've won. Definitely. They are one of the biggest clubs on the planet. But at the moment, Arsenal have a better team than them. It's not just the league position, guys. We have a better team than them right now. Do we have a better manager? I think so. Because Ten Hag is not that good. All right, bro. What's going on, man? Big up to you and welcome along to the stream. Just a little light one now, guys. Just chilling. Arsenal FC the season so far. I'm doing a watch along later, and as Aiden corrected me, it's Luton against Manchester City. So yeah, I'll be doing a stream of that later on tonight, guys. I'll watch along, as I do. Play to my strengths. I'm trying to finish the month strongly on my channel, guys. I've been just on a barnstorming run through the whole month, creating content after content after content, almost every single day. I've been creating content. So I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Big up to Jordy, man. Big up to yourself. You're going to bounce back, man. You're going to bounce back. Let me see in the league what you're actually up to, yeah? You're in 10th place, 37 points in 26 games. Respectable total, man. Respectable total. A couple of wins, you can get back up there. But who are you playing next? That's the question. You're playing Wolverhampton on Saturday. That's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a hard enough game, man. That will not be easy. That will not be easy at all. But here's hoping, yeah. Here's hoping. I mean, Wolves are a tricky side at the best of time, yeah, for any team. Even Arsenal, not being arrogant. Wolves are a tricky team at the best of times, yeah. But it's good to see you still in the mood, man. Good mood. You're probably still licking your wounds after the game the other day, but to be honest, these things happen. Newcastle are on a great run for a long time. They just need to get back in the groove. You know what I mean? They just need to get back into things. For a while there, they were setting the league on fire. I mean, they were winning games easily, trashing PSG in the Champions League along the way, flying forward at every opportunity, annihilating Spurs, I remember as well at one point. beating a lot of good teams. So yeah, and ourselves included, I think, at the start of the season. Yeah, you beat us also. But Newcastle will be back. They'll bounce back for sure, man. No doubt about it. But what's going on with you anyway? I hope you're keeping well, and I hope you've had a good start to the week. I hope you had a nice weekend. And yeah, Premier League, guys. The table, of course. Liverpool are top, 26 played, 18 wins, 6 draws, 2 losses. They have a goal difference of 38 and are on 60 points. They have won 4 of the last 5. Manchester City, 26 played, 18 wins, 5 draws, 3 losses, 59, was it the goal difference of 33 and 59 points. Arsenal, 26 games played, 18 wins, but this time 4 draws, 4 losses, the most losses of any of the top 3. Yeah, Liverpool have lost 2, City 3, Arsenal 4. We have a goal difference of 39, so the best goal difference, 1 better than Liverpool. We've scored a goal less, but we've conceded 2 less. And we've got best defence in the league, guys. And we have 58 points. So it's 60 points Liverpool, 59 City, 58 Arsenal. Arsenal have won the last 5, and we've all played the same amount of games. Villa, 6 points behind. Spurs, another 5 behind them. And United, another 3 behind them. So another 16 points off top place, guys, at the moment. That's the top 6. Then come Brighton, West Ham, Wolves, and Charlie will be happy to know Newcastle, guys. Although Chelsea have a game in hand, which could propel them up into the top 10. But of course, that's a game in hand, guys. It's not points on the board, straight up. So they're going to have to go out and win that one. Are they capable of it? We'll see. But yeah, it is what it is there. You know what I mean? So that's the Premier League, guys. Next round of games. On Saturday, it is Newcastle hosting Wolves, Tottenham hosting Palace, Nottingham Forest hosting Liverpool, Brentford hosting Chelsea, Everton hosting West Ham, Fulham hosting Brighton, Luton hosting Aston Villa. On Sunday, it's Burnley hosting Bournemouth. And the big one on Sunday, guys, Manchester City hosting Man United. Poor Man United, guys. If anyone saw their performance recently, if anyone saw the performance of Trashford, it's not going to be easy for them. Sheffield United hosting Arsenal on Monday the 4th of March. So that is a game I will stream. Maybe the Man City-Man United game too. Maybe meet up with the Bird on Saturday. But yeah, big up. Let's see what happens. But yeah, maybe I'm meeting the Bird at the moment, guys. I might try to meet up with her on Saturday instead of Sunday, so I can actually stream the game on Sunday, because people are saying to me I should stream it, that it is going to be a good game to stream, an exciting game. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it will be exciting. Well, it should be. I mean, with the teams they are going forward the way they are, I fancy Man City to win. I'm not going to lie, but it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a really interesting game, no doubt about it. A big one. But Arsenal season so far, guys, we can be happy with that. We got Sheffield United on Monday, then we have Chelsea, and we have Manchester City. Of course, in between those games, guys, we also have the second leg of the Champions League at the Emirates. We're 1-0 down to FC Porto. So we got a couple of games coming up, and we got something to prove, in fairness, no doubt. Let's check Premier League news. The Everton points deduction, yeah, I spoke about that yesterday. Everton have had their points deduction reduced from 10 points to 6 points after an appeal. So they are out of the relegation zone, but they also have a second case against them, guys, which as a precedent could also maybe become 6 points now. West Ham, guys, of course, yesterday, they beat Brentford 4-2 at the London Stadium, guys. A 4-2 win for West Ham over Brentford. Jared Bowen hit a hat-trick, guys, with goals in the 5th, 7th and 63rd minute. And then Palmieri scored, guys, in the 69th minute for Brentford. It was Neil Maupay in the 30th minute and Johan Visa with a cracking goal in the 82nd minute. But yeah, the match ball went to Jared Bowen, guys, and to West Ham. It took the pressure off the much maligned David Moyes. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of entertainment in the game. 3 goals at the very beginning, guys. 3 goals within 13 minutes. The game took off like a rocket. West Ham found themselves 2-0 up, then paid back to 2-1. From there on, then, guys, it was just like a roller coaster through into the second half. Definitely, guys, David Moyes has been under immense pressure recently. Immense pressure. His performances for West Ham, his performances as manager for West Ham have been under scrutiny. The fans especially have been incredibly critical. The way they are playing. But he has stuck by his guns and said that he has actually improved them and they are in a better position than under him than the other managers, which I would agree with. I have to say that is true. I mean, it's fair. Thomas Frank, the Brentford manager, back to the drawing board for him, guys. I mean, they were well beaten. Brentford looked very susceptible. And it promises to be a nervous 2 months if Brentford, who face Arsenal and Chelsea next, continue to ship goals at such an alarming rate. Ouch. Although Ivan Toney's brio in attack kept alive hopes of an unlikely comeback, the worries at the other end felt overwhelmingly long before half-time. West Ham, who were delighted, guys, in ending a slump that has revived complaints about Moyes' style of play, could not have asked for more obliging opponents. The memory of West Ham's capitulation against Arsenal in the previous game hung in the air at kickoff. Yet if there was pressure on Moyes, whose hopes of a new deal remained in the balance, it was difficult to tell. This, after weeks of constipated football, was West Ham back to their counter-punching, aggressive best. Brentford were missing Ethan Pinnock in defence, guys, and if anybody of you know this fantastic player, he has been like a linchpin for them in defence. He has been a player that they have built around. Of course, with him missing from the game, it was never going to turn out good for them. It's like when Casemiro went off for United. It's like when Casemiro actually went off for United, you know what I mean, recently. Same thing happened to them, yeah. They fell apart completely. Fulham took over at that point. You know what I mean? Casemiro was keeping them in it, his experience, his guile, but after that, they just fell apart. They couldn't get back into it, and it was a done deal at that point. It was all over at that point. They got completely, they got overwhelmed. But yeah, a good win for West Ham. What can I say? A really good win for them now. Liverpool, one of the biggest losers of the Premier League weekend, along with Manchester United. Premier League winners and losers. Liverpool joined Man United in losers because we live for drama. Arsenal celebrate against Newcastle. We being naughty and putting Liverpool in the losers section on a weekend where they won a literal trophy with actual kids, partly because we live for drama, but also because this is Barclays focused and their title hopes took blameless and often indirect hits, but potentially really quite significant ones. Winners, Arsenal. Should we be worried about the diminishing returns? 6 goals at West Ham, 5 at Burnley, but only 4 against Newcastle. Should this troubling trend continue, they would only beat Sheffield United 3-0 or 3-1, or even 3-2 should the goals against Column also follow recent trends. By the time they play Chelsea just before the international break, their season might be unravelling completely. Let's make sure they score more than 3 against Sheffield United just to be on the safe side. Let's be real, you'd back them to do so based on all available recent evidence from both clubs that doesn't involve pretending. 6-5-4 is a bad number of goals to be scoring in consecutive games. Arsenal are very much in what modern football for some reason has decided is called a good moment. Football isn't always a game where results and performances are so perfectly in alignment, but right now Arsenal are getting precisely what they deserve from every game. This also includes the away leg of the Champions League last 16 in Porto, but forget about that for now. Yeah, we definitely got what we deserved in that game anyway. The performance was shocking. That one they lost to Porto, we deserved, no doubt. Whether or not Arsenal can sustain this run is another matter, or whether or not this would be enough to beat Manchester City and Liverpool to the title, another matter still. But what can be said right now is that there was no obvious reason to expect anything to change anytime soon. This is not a flash in the pan. This is not a run being sustained by the otherworldly endeavours of one player. And the absolute mastery Arsenal currently display at set pieces is not going to go away, and nor are the set pieces. They really didn't ever look good. They didn't really ever look quite this good, even during the dizziest and giddiest moments last season. They've gone up another level. The insane thing is that it probably still won't be enough. Well, I personally think Arsenal won't win the league, and I would love us to win the league. I would love us to win the league, guys, but I honestly can't see us winning it. I just have to be honest with myself here. Deep down inside, my gut instinct, I can't see us winning it. Unfortunately, guys, it is what it is. But I have to be honest with myself, guys. I cannot see us winning this one. I can't see us winning the league. But it all depends on the Manchester City game. It's all going to hinge on that game away to City on the 31st. And in previous games against them, we have done our best. We have gone out and tried, but we've always fallen short. The quality that they possess has been too much for us at times. Will it be the same this time? We haven't had a good record at the Etihad. Let's have it right. We beat them in the Community Shield at the start of the season, but that really wasn't a competitive game. We have a massive game coming up against them. Let's have it right. It is not going to be easy for us at any stretch of the imagination. It's all going to hinge on that game, yeah. I think we can defeat Sheffield United. I think we're going to have to be at our best to beat Chelsea. I know they haven't been setting the world on fire, but they made life difficult for City recently. I think we're going to have to be at our best against Chelsea to win that one. And then that lines us up for the City game. We need to win it. If we want to have any chance of any realistic hope of winning the league, we need to beat City. It's as simple as that. At the Etihad. Reese's footy feed. I'm new here. I'm a Burnley fan. Want the season over. I admire your work rate, pal. Yeah, thanks, man. You got a channel, yeah? You've got a channel, I take it. Reese's footy feed. Let me subscribe to you, bro. Yeah, you had a bit of a bad one recently, yeah, but you'll bounce back, man. You'll bounce back. I mean, Arsenal last season, the way we fell apart on the title run-in. I mean, the way we fell apart against Porto recently, nothing is guaranteed. Let me check your channel out, bro. Thanks for tuning in. If you just want to hit the like button for me, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, just hit the like. This is a kind of a slow stream for me. It's because of the time of day. I do one later in the evening, it'll be popping. You know what I mean? I'd have a lot of people watching and commenting. I have a community here. I have a YouTube community. But let me check out your channel, bro. And welcome along, yeah? And I'm going to put the shout out for your channel as well later tonight on my streams. Reese's footy feed. Yeah. All right, man. I got you, bro. 1 second. What we should do is we should organize you to come on my channel maybe sometime. You can guest on mine, I can guest on yours, because a good way to get your channel out there is to collaborate. All right, I'm after subscribing to you, bro. I'm after subscribing to your channel, and I'm after turning on the notifications. But yeah, the best thing to do, man, if you wanna boost your channel, I'm going to look at your content in a while. I give you my word. I have a channel open there now. I subscribed. But the best thing to do, man, if you want to boost the channel, is collaborate. So if you want to invite me on your channel sometime, you can come on my channel. But first of all, let me put the shout out. Everybody watching, guys, if you want to subscribe to this channel, Reese's Footy Feed. If you want to come on my channel again later tonight, man, drop a comment. Just drop a comment, because I'm doing a watch along of Luton against Man City in the FA Cup at around like 8:30, 9 p.m. If you want to come on, then my channel will be much busier, and I can give your channel a further shout out. But big up, man. Yeah, I'm new and it's kind of dead. We're going to keep it up. Yeah, like I said, just collaborate. If you want to collaborate with people, it is the easiest thing. Maybe if you want to come on my channel next week, maybe, if we can arrange it. I'm on Instagram. If you want to check me out on Instagram, Old School Gunner. Just check me out, guys. Check me out, man. Old School Gunner. And then you can text me, and if you want, you can message me. we can arrange a collab. You know what I mean? If you want to do a collab next week, for example, yeah, we could arrange it then. If you want to come on my channel, I think it would get you a lot of traction. A lot of people will be watching and they'll be aware of your channel. But just collaborate with as many YouTubers as you can, my friend. That's my advice. And keep streaming, yeah, because when you live stream, you get noticed more. You know what I mean? Other people will come on, look at your content. I'm going to check your content out in a while when I come off air. But yeah, I'm going to drop a couple of comments. But it is what it is, man. Just collaborate. That's the best advice I could give you, yeah. That's the best advice I could give you. Collaborate. Consistently, yeah. Thank you for the subscribe. Yeah, I see you subscribe too. I'm on the way to 2,000 subscribers. But I've been going since 2018. I've been going almost 6 years. You know what I mean? So for that, need to learn thumbnails and counts and that. Deluded Gooner let me on his, and that gave me loads of confidence. Thanks for all this. I'd love to. God knows what we talk about, though. We just talk football. We just talk football. But the thing is, on my channel, everybody's opinions will be respected, and regardless of what team you support, you know what I mean? We're going to talk football. You know what I mean? There's no debates. It never gets like that. There's none of this kind of nasty shit. We just keep it civil. We have a laugh. A lot of the boys that come on there are good laughing and joke. You come on too. We just talk football. We can talk about anything. You know what I mean? Football. We can talk about the European Championships coming up. You know what I mean? What your thoughts are on the Champions League? You know, what are your thoughts around England and their hopes for the European Championships? What do you think of Gareth Southgate as manager? Seriously, bro, we can talk about everything. About Manchester United, the problems they face, who's going to win the league this season. Hopefully Arsenal, but I can't see it happening. We can talk about many, many different things. I have a community here, so maybe if you want to come on later on, in the comments, drop a comment tonight, and I can put your thumbnail here. Yeah, I can put your handle, your YouTube handle up, and I can talk about your channel to other people, and you can kind of talk to the guys in the comments, and they'll subscribe to your channel. Trust me, no problem. Yeah. So if you want to, thumbnails, yeah, easy. The best thing you could do though is like a lot of people have their phone, yeah. A lot of people have their phone. Like you're on the phone the whole time, yeah. What I did was I'd advise you to have like the YouTube app on your phone with YouTube Studio and YouTube Tracker, and have them all on the one side. Then you can edit, you can check out everything with YouTube Studio. You can control it all through your phone, and YouTube Tracker is a separate app that will actually tell you all the information and how your channel is doing. Oh, can you see it there? It probably wasn't the best idea. Here we go. I don't know if you can see it there, right? Well, I tried, but that's what you should do anyway. Yeah? Get the YouTube app on your phone alongside YouTube Studio and YouTube Tracker. There are 3 different apps there. YouTube, YouTube Studio, and YouTube Tracker. And have them in a folder on your phone. Yeah? Then you can control everything. You can see how a video is doing. You can see how your stream is doing, how many likes, how many views, how many watch hours. You can control it all through your phone. You know what I mean? Also, if you're checking out StreamYard on your phone, you know that you can edit your videos on that too, yeah? Like, you can change the times and stuff. I only realized that recently, of course. But you learn every day. But get those apps, man, yeah? YouTube, YouTube Studio, and YouTube Tracker. And get them all in one folder. I just have mine on a social media folder. Just name the folder, have it on your phone, nice and neat, and you can access it whenever you need to. That's my advice too, bro. Yeah, do drop a comment or so, and I'll give you a shout out to all the lads. Tonight's stream will be a bit more popping. Everybody's on their way home from work now. Everybody's doing their thing. You know, it's the time it is. I'm in Switzerland actually, but I used to live in London. I'm an Irishman, but I used to live in London. I recently moved to Switzerland, so. Fantastic. Definitely will out tonight. Watching non-league footy, but will tomorrow. Yeah, just drop a comment or two tonight in the chat, bro. And I'll put your channel name up here, your handle, Reese's Footy Feed. And I'll tell the lads to drop a sub, yeah. They're good guys. They're sound fellas. You know what I mean? One is a Celtic fan. Majority are Arsenal. but everybody's welcome on my channel. I have a West Ham fan that comes on regularly. I have a Celtic fan that comes on regularly. And I have a lot of Arsenal, of course, but everybody's welcome on my channel. It doesn't matter. I get, but I'm disabled to have a basic phone because my hands are messed, but we'll see. Download and stream it earlier. Yeah, no problem. I understand. That's no problem, man. But come on anyway tonight and drop a comment. And what we do is I'll actually, I'll tell people about your channel, and you can drop a couple of comments to the people in the chat. Say hello to everybody, and we go from there. You know what I mean? They're a good bunch. They're good guys. And that's no problem. I take it your name is Risa. I'm Dave, old school gunner, but you can call me Dave. You know what I mean? No hassle. But I take it you're Risa. Well, Reese, welcome along, man. And thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, Come on and stream later and I'll give you a shout out, yeah? If you want to come on next week, we can do a collab, bring you on the channel, and we're just going to talk football. Whatever. Anything goes. You tell us about your experiences as a Burnley fan. Are you happy with the manager? What players do you like? What players would you like to bring in? What players would you like to show the door? You know what? We can talk about lots of things, man. It's relaxed. All right, bro? So no problem, man. Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining, man. You were on Deluded Gooners, Deluded Gooner. Well, you can come on the old school gunner as well, man. You can chat with us. You know what I mean? We'll arrange it for next week if you would like that. And yeah, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. Always nice to get someone new on the channel. Yeah, I'm Irish, man. I'm Irish. We come from good stock, yeah. The Irish, we come from good stock. You know what I mean? We're friendly, though. We're crazy, but we're friendly. We are a little bit crazy, though, but we're friendly. All right, man. Big up yourself, bro. And you take it easy, yeah? Drop on later, 9 p.m. or whatever. I think 8 p.m. your time. I'm in Switzerland, like I said, but I was living in London for a while. Just come on, man, and I'll big up your channel to the lads, and you can talk to them in the comments. They're good guys, yeah? They're sound fellas. You know what I mean? So I'll big up to you, man. And best of luck to Burnley for the rest of the season, yeah? Big up yourself, man. Thank you to Reese, yeah? Talk later, man. All right, guys, let me get back into it. Big up to my man, Reese. You know what I mean? That's how I get to know people, guys. That's how I do the business. Just come onto the stream and introduce yourself. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, let's get back into it, guys. Arsenal season so far, how's it been going? Am I happy? I'd have to say I am, of course. I mean, it's good that we're proving that last season wasn't just a flash in the pan, wasn't just luck. We've come back again this season and we're knocking on the door once more. Will it be enough to get us over the line? I honestly don't believe we'll win the league. Obviously, guys, people can be Arteta in, they can be Arteta out. That's at everyone's discretion, yeah. I haven't been impressed with Arteta, I'd be honest, but the last 2 seasons he's picked it up. I'm not going to lie. Has my opinion changed about him? No. I still think we need another manager to come in. But one thing we need above all else is to strengthen certain areas. This thing of we don't need a striker. We need a top-class striker. We need backup for Saka and for Saliba. They are the most important things. And we need a DM. But most important things, we need a top-class striker, backup for Saliba, and backup for Saka. When we lost those players last season, guys, or when they went off the boil, Saka went completely off the boil. He was crap. He bottled it at the end. Also, a fella and Saliba, when he got injured, guys, and Holdinho came in, poor Holding did his best, guys. You know, you can't expect more than him than what he did, yeah. Holding did his very best for us last season, yeah. I mean, you bring him on, you give him a chance, but you're not expecting him to play like Saliba. He played to his level. He played to his ability. Big up, Dave. Arsenal to win the league. Arteta in. Go ahead, fuck off. Anthony, as we say in Ireland, boy, get out of that garden. Get out of that garden, mister. You're in the garden, Anthony, bro. You got to get out of that garden. Get out of that garden, mister. Who are you fooling with? Get out of that garden means like get off my back. You know what I mean? Anthony, bro, you should have been, you know what? You should actually take your show like nationwide. You could be like touring all around the UK, yeah? All around England, all around the UK. You could even go to my country. You know what I mean? Ireland. Bring your comedy show, man. You know what I mean? You could be like Ricky Gervais. You know what I mean? You could be Anthony Herbert, Life and Dangerous. You know what I mean? For one night only. You know what I mean? And then that one night goes on for like 6 shows. You know what I mean? Imagine a Manchester, you could make joke about Mancunians. You know what I mean? You could make joke about Mancunians, but once your jokes are directed at United, that would be probably like, you know what I mean, where it's at. Arsenal to win the league, Arteta in. Anthony, you banged your head, bro. He actually did. He's on a work site a lot of the time, yeah. He's in construction, so he probably did bang his head like off a joist or one of these big, huge fucking beams that he'd be lifting or something like that. He probably has cracked his head off it a few times. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what's going on. But yeah, bad news regarding the Swedish player. He used to play for Arsenal, guys, back in the day. One second, guys. Yeah, bro, Anthony, I don't know, do you remember back in the day, man, but do you remember the Swedish international player that used to play for us for a couple of seasons, Christopher Olsen? You remember him though, right, Anthony, man? I remember him. He was a young guy, yeah? A young player. Well, he's after suffering an acute brain illness after collapsing at home. He's only 28 years of age, huh? He's actually only 28. But sad times. Christopher Olsen, Swedish international and former Arsenal footballer, has been treated in hospital for an acute brain illness after collapsing in his home. His Danish club have said. He plays for FC Midtjylland. He's currently on a ventilator, bro. I have a picture of him playing for the Swedish team, for the national side, in the game against Poland in 2021, tangling with the great Lewandowski. Yeah, he was 3 years at Arsenal, guys. He lost consciousness yesterday. Well, last Tuesday, sorry. So a week ago. Yeah. His football club, FC Midtjylland, they said that some of Denmark's leading medical experts are working to diagnose the condition and begin treatment. Yeah, there was increasing rumours about his absence when the first team had forced him to reveal what had happened to him. A sudden illness, guys, came out of nowhere. Former Arsenal player Kim Kallstrom, the Swedish Football Association's head of football, he said on the body's website, "You feel so genuinely sad at the heart of the news that how a young person can be affected in this way. All our thoughts go to Christopher and his family." And Arsenal have posted, "Guys, get well soon, Christopher. We wish you a full and speedy recovery." It was like when he was at Arsenal, guys. It's tough times all round. But yeah, big up. Yeah, guys, sad news, sad times. Big up to Christopher Olsen, guys. Hopefully he'll be getting well soon. I'm going to put a post on Instagram about later. Let me actually look, guys. A new YouTuber has come on my channel. He's a Burnley fan. We won't hold that against him, guys. Reese is his name. He's got a channel, Reese's Footy Feed. I know there's not many people watching my stream right now, but later on it's going to be popping. I'm going to big up his channel again. He's going to come on in the comments. He's going to drop a couple of comments in the chat. I'll pick up the Reese's Footy Feed, guys. Sub his channel. And yeah, sub to his channel, guys. I like his videos. Big up to him, man. I'm actually going to have a look at some of his content now and see what he's got going on. This is going to tell a lot, yeah? This is going to tell us all we need to know about Reese's channel, guys. These next couple of minutes, me on his channel, taking a look around. Let's see what the man's got, yeah? Let's see what he's got in his locker. Let's see what he's got going on, huh? Reese's Footy Feed. I was watching a new YouTuber, guys. He recently contacted me and came on my channel, guys. Just earlier, just a couple of minutes ago, he came on my channel, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a collaboration with him next week. I'm going to bring him on my channel, and I'll also go guesting on his because I like to guest. Yeah, but it is what it is, guys. You know what I mean? Just checking out his channel now, seeing what he's got going on. Going to drop a comment, come support him, guys. He's banging on with his channel, guys. I'll big up to him. Alright, guys, just got on somebody else's channel there supporting him, dropping a couple of comments. Anthony's definitely after banging his head, lads. Arsenal to win the league. Arteta in. Anthony definitely banged his head. There's no doubt around that. I think we're all agreed on that, yeah. But Anthony is a man with big arms. Let me put that in the comments there. Anthony is a man with big arms. Anthony is a man with big arms. I think we can. Anthony thinks Arsenal to win the league, Arteta in. Here's hoping, yeah. Here's hoping, man. Who knows, huh? Who knows? It's hard to say. Anything could happen. The one thing about Arsenal, guys, if there was one player responsible for our current excellence this season, if there was one player standing perhaps slightly taller than the rest, then that will be Declan Rice, guys. He is far more than just an excellent holding midfielder, but not sure any of us were quite ready for how complete a midfielder Rice would become so soon at Arsenal. When Thomas Partey wasn't around last season, Arsenal often looked vulnerable and a touch flimsy in midfield. A bit lightweight, that means, guys, a bit flimsy. He's barely been seen this season and hasn't been missed at all. If Arsenal do manage to deliver a league title, that would be a monumental achievement. The dogged and laser-focused pursuit and acquisition of Rice will be a huge part of it. Even if they don't quite get over the line, he's already up there alongside Liverpool signing Virgil van Dijk and Alisson. That category, spending a huge amount on one player is absolutely justified when that one player is the exact, precise, ready-made player you urgently need. That is what it is. Huh? He's been good this season, but there's more to come from him. But he is a fantastic player. But he's a good player, no doubt. He has been fantastic for us this season so far. Anthony is a man with big arms. I think we're all agreed on that, guys. Anthony's arms are legendary, you know what I mean, around these parts. Anthony is a man with big arms. think that's fair enough, you know what I mean? You see where I'm going with this, guys. Manchester City, Arsenal are playing brilliantly and winning. Fine if you like those sorts of showy antics, but we all know that is not the hallmark of champions. The hallmark of champions is playing crap and still winning. And Manchester City are doing that extremely well right now. Thank you very much. If you wanted to be really hypercritical, you could make a case that they haven't really been truly complete 90 minutes performance convincing in the Premier League since the 6-1 dismantling of Bournemouth, which was in November. They followed that with 3 draws of assorted degrees of silliness against Chelsea, very silly, Liverpool only slightly silly, and Spurs momentarily silly, and a defeat at Aston Villa. Then they laboured to victory at Luton and threw away a 2-0 lead against Crystal Palace. Questions about their general performance level remain entirely valid, yet in 9 not fully convincing Premier League efforts since that Palace draw, they've collected 25 points from 27, scoring 19 goals and conceding 6. It's an extraordinary run, and the expectation levels that at some point performances are going to start tallying more obviously with those results and that everyone else is screwed. But it also might need to happen soon. It's Manchester United next, and then Liverpool and Arsenal in the space of 3 games either side of the interlull with Brighton away. Absolutely not a gimme in between. Losers, Manchester United. This is what we've all been waiting for, guys. In some ways, the biggest takeaway from Manchester United's defeat to Fulham is a warning for their noisy neighbours about how the hallmark of champions start being the hallmark of champions and starts being an unsustainable run of dumb luck. If you keep insisting on doing it week in, week out. Manchester United allowed 20 shots on their goal in the 2-1 win at Luton. But that was the 4th win in a row and was seen very much in that context with a 3 points is 3 points kind of vibe. But it's only 3 points is 3 points if you take some learning from the experience and don't assume it's going to keep happening because it's happened the last couple of times you pushed your luck. It's still a huge surprise to see United come specifically unstuck in this game, especially after a late equaliser that, if anything, looked more likely to bring an even later winner than what actually happened. But equally, this defeat has probably been in the post for a while. United have been better in recent weeks, but it's all relative, and it's often being a bit skin of the teeth for comfort. The Luton game should not have become that dicey after racing into a 2-0 lead inside 10 minutes. The Wolves game was, if anything, even sillier. They remain way short of where they would want or expect to be, and it still remains up for enormous debate as to whether they are actually getting anywhere at all. Catch me if you can, like the gingerbread man. You better have your gat in hand. Good rap, guys, good rap. Alright, just going through the motions here, guys, on my channel. Bigging it up, guys. I have another stream planned tonight, guys, starting at 8:30 p.m. It is the FA Cup match, guys, Luton Town against Manchester City FC. So be sure to join me for that, guys, 8:30 p.m. I'll be kicking that off, yeah. Pardon the pun, yeah. 8:30, guys, Luton Town versus Man City in the FA Cup. So make sure you come and check that out, guys. Big up to everybody. Yeah. It's going to be a big one. Anthony is a man with big arms. Big arms and a small brain. I tell you this. If a man like Anthony grabs your arm and puts it behind your back, there is the possibility that he could actually like rip it straight off. Or if he's like choking you, there is the possibility he could like rip your head off. That's the one thing I would say about Anthony. You know what I mean? Things get serious. Big arms and a small brain. Laugh out loud. I'd say something else is small as well, but look, he can only have to ask his missus. She's the only one that knows. I say something else though is, maybe not adequate, but it's only his bird that knows. Rip you from limb to limb. He definitely would, I'd say, but he's got a small pecker. But you'd have to ask his missus. I mean, it's hard for us to know because we just don't know. Consource is still alive anyway, guys, just so you know, yeah, before the rumours start flying around about him. But yeah, Arsenal, guys, season so far, I can be happy, I'm not going to lie. I still think we need to strengthen in certain areas. We're not as bad as United. That Rio Ferdinand comment, I thought was, I mean, this is the same guy that was taking some performance-enhancing drugs. Then he legged it from Old Trafford before they could test him. You know what I mean? All right, Trey, what's going on, man? You going to come on tonight? You going to do the watch along with me tonight? Have you interest? Or are you busy? Are you going out chasing the ladies? If you're not going out chasing the ladies, Dre, think about that watch along. You're still up for it, It'd be fun, man. We could both watch City winning easily and then watch City prepare for the treble. You know what I mean? City going for the treble, guys. City on the treble, guys. City on the treble. Could do. I could hop on. Yeah, no bother. Yeah, we'll see later. Yeah, if you want to come on during the stream, man, I'll be live anyway. I'll be doing a watch along. If you want to come on and we'll have a little chat about football. There's a new YouTuber got in contact with me, guys. A man by the name of Reese. He's a Burnley fan, first and foremost. But he's going to come on in the comments tonight, drop a couple of comments. I said I'd big up his channel for him tonight also, but I'm going to big it up now. If you could drop this man a subscribe, I know he would appreciate it, yeah, because he's got 36 subscribers. He's starting out. Yeah. He's doing his thing on his channel, guys. Smash the likes, everybody, yeah. And if you can, come drop a sub to Reese's channel. Yeah, I know he'd appreciate it, guys. He's got a small channel, a Burnley fan, starting out. I remember what it was like when I started out too. And I'm still trying to get somewhere. But I remember where it was with him when it's like to start out, guys. It's difficult. So big up to Reese, man. And if you can drop a subscribe to his channel, I know the man would appreciate it. You know what I mean? So big up to Reese, man. And big up to his channel. He just came on randomly, guys. I think he had done a collaboration with the Deluded Gooner. He heard about me somehow. Maybe he saw me in the comments or he dropped a comment or something. He just came on. I'll big up to him, man, for doing that. He subbed to me and I subbed to him. Straight up. You know what I mean? So, yeah, give the guy a little bit of support. You know what I mean? He's out there doing his thing. He's been brave. It's more difficult now, I think, to start the channel. I texted Anthony there on Instagram. I said, you are a man with big arms. He's going to look at that later and he's going to go, the fuck? Nice. I'll sub later. Gotta go. Just check it in. No bother, man. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. And thank you for the comments. Yeah. And thank you for smashing the like. Yeah. And sub to the man. Yeah. He'll be on later on in my stream anyway. He said he'll be dropping a few comments. So I'm going to give his channel a shout out then too. Yeah. But you take care of yourself, Trey, man. And thanks for checking in. Yeah. Peace out, man. And you take care of yourself, yeah? Live your life, bro. Be happy. All right, he's out of there, boys, like a bullet. It's my man, Dre. If you haven't already, check out his channel, guys. Do yourselves a favor and big up him, man. And he might do a watch along with me later. I'm doing a watch along. He might join in. Might see you later, Dre, bro. If not, take care of yourself, yeah? And thanks for dropping in, man. All right, big up to him, man. But yeah, big up, guys. And thank you to everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it, yeah. I'm doing a live watch along tonight, starting at 8:30. It's Luton Town against Manchester City FC in the FA Cup. So let's see what goes on with that. Should be a bit of fun. Be interesting, guys. I'm bringing a lot of content right now. I'm mashing it up. I'm also looking for work. 20's plenty. Let me just put up that comment there again. Anthony is a man with big arms. All right. So let everybody know that. Got to spread the word. Anthony and his big arms. But yeah, big up, guys. Welcome along to my stream, everybody. I hope you're keeping well. I am doing that FA Cup game tonight. It should be interesting live watch along. My man Dre might turn up. But yeah, I expect a lot of traction tonight. Arsenal in the Champions League. We're 1-0 down to Porto. The second leg is coming on the 12th of March. So at 9 o'clock on the 12th of March, guys, at the Emirates, it's currently 1-0 to Porto on aggregate. There are no away goals rule, guys. The away goals rule has been abandoned. So let's see what happens. That is a massive game for us, though. A massive game coming up. Hopefully, we can get over the line against it. They are a good team. They proved it in the first leg. It's going to be a real challenge. I see that Ten Hag has hit back at Jamie Carragher's Man United analysis on Monday Night Football. Eric Ten Hag hits back at Jamie Carragher's analysis of Man United on Monday Night Football. United were beaten by Fulham at Old Trafford on Sunday in the Premier League. Jamie Carragher highlighted the issues in Eric Ten Hag's system on Monday night. United are 8 points adrift of the top four and face Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup on Wednesday. Eric Ten Hag has hit back at Jamie Carragher's subjective analysis. United's 4-game winning run in the Premier League ended on Saturday with a 2-1 home defeat to Fulham, keeping them 8 points adrift of the Champions League places. But they didn't have the striker that has been doing very well for them, yeah. I can't think of the guy's name. Højlund. They even had Rasmus Højlund. They had the overrated English player, Marcus Rashford. And he just hasn't been putting in an effort. He just hasn't been putting in effort for them. He hasn't been jacking it up for them this season, you know what I mean? But defensively, they look weak. It was when Casemiro went off as well, I noticed the difference. When Casemiro went off, it looked very different too. Old School, you good, mate? And the Gooners in the chat. We're all good, bro. Hit the like button for me, yeah? Smash the like in this video, man. Just smash the like in the stream. Crack that thumbs up, man. Crack the like. That's all there's about it. I'm good, man, and I hope you're good too, yeah? I'm doing a watch along tonight of the Luton Manchester City FA Cup game. So make sure you come and watch that, man, if you've got time. Or just watch the game and you can drop in and out of the comments as you wish. But yeah, it is what it is. A little bit of content coming up from the OSG guys, and keep rolling forward. Tonight will be no different. I'll be rolling forward. Training tonight, lad. You're training. What are you training for? Are you the OSG? Yeah, that's right. You found me. I am the OSG. I got a couple of fans, yeah. I have a business card as well, huh? 1 second there. I am the OSG. It's me, man. You know what I mean? I'm like David Blaine. I'll be like that now. Where's the card? Where's the card? You know what I mean? Magic. Oh, there it is. You know what I mean? David Blaine in the house, ba. I am the OSG. I am the OSG. OSG. It's me, ba. It's me, by the OSG. Famous as ever. You know what I mean? Doing my thing, man. Remember when I used to live in London, I used to be like that, walking down the street, and people would be like that, OSG, OSG. And I was like that, yeah. That's all I used to do when I saw them on the road. They used to see me on the street. I used to go like that, yeah. You know what I mean? The MMA charity event, yeah. Well, make sure you put on the headgear, man, or whatever. I don't know, do they wear headgear, bro, but I'd advise you putting some on. I just fucking, do you know what I mean? Where is the charity event actually on? Where is it actually on? Where is the training taking place? May I ask? Where is it actually taking place? But yeah, good luck with that, man. I hope it works out, I hope it goes well for you. And yes, to answer your question, I am the OSG. It's me. How about like this? Me? No. God. You know what I mean? I got that from Norm McGov, guys. Me? God. Do you like it? The arrogance of Senior Cole. Westlands. I have no idea where that is. I'm guessing it's around London somewhere. Huh? Let me check. I'm on Google Maps. I know I'm finding out everything. I'm going to trace your location. Is it Romford? Or is it Staffordshire? There's like about 15 of them. West Midlands. Spell check. It's in the West Midlands. All right. I am the OSG. It's me. In the house. You know what I mean? Live and direct, guys. You are talking with the OSG on my channel. I better stop that face before people like do like the I get caught by the fucking balls again. People do like the close up of it. Oh. West Midlands, huh? Sounds like fun, man. Sounds like you're going to have a good time. I hope it all goes well, huh? And I am the OSG, just so you know. Let me get out the business card here that I have it. that I have it at the ready there. Anthony's big arms. You know what I mean? It's me, guys. I'm like David Blaine. Look, watch. Magic tricks, guys. Let's leave it here for later. You want to know what I'm about? I'm a goddamn YouTuber. One of the best out there. And yes, to answer your question, my fan, Aidan Nicholson, I am the OSG. It's me. You know what I mean? In full effect. And that's it, guys, basically. Do you know what I mean? As we say in the business, Akuna Matata. You know what I mean? Or Aguna Matata, as in this case with the man. But yeah, people ask, are you the OSG? You're after finding the OSG, guys. I'm here live and direct. Can't say any more about it, you know what I mean? Big up. Oh, really, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I had to take a phone call in the business of looking for a job at the moment. You know what it is. Gotta get on every call, guys. But yeah, big up to everyone, guys, for tuning into the stream. And let's get back into it. Let's get on the current news, the current football news. Let's see what's happening. All right, let's go through it. Ten Hag fired back at Carragher's analysis ahead of their FA Cup fifth round tie at Nottingham Forest on Wednesday, saying some analysts are objective in their comments. Very good advices. Some are very subjective. Jamie Carragher is one of them. For the first moment, he is criticizing. And now he wants to make his point. In the half an hour versus Fulham, he had a point. Fulham surprised with their midfield setup, and we had to find a solution. We did after half an hour. I wasn't pleased with the defensive performance, especially on the left side, and that has everything to do with willingness, spirit, and passion. That was good in previous weeks. Therefore, we won football games. Footballers are not robots. Sometimes they have bad days. It was unacceptable. We have to do better tomorrow. Man United's next 6 fixtures: Nottingham Forest away tomorrow in the FA Cup, guys. I will be doing a live stream of that match, so make sure to tune into my channel. Then they have Manchester City away on Sunday, Everton home, Sheffield United home, Brentford away, and Chelsea away. The FA Cup presents the last realistic chance of silverware for Manchester United this season, and Ten Hag stressed the importance of the fixture at Forest. But yeah, big up, guys, and big up to everybody watching the stream. I appreciate your support. We were unbeaten in January and February, and we lost 1 game. It was a poor performance and defeat. We are aware, he said. We want to stay in every competition. We have to win tomorrow. It doesn't change our approach. That is for every game. I know the future, but I look at today. We work on the team development to try to win every game. We look forward to the longer term. Since Ten Hag joined the club in 2022, United have placed 20 or more shots in a Premier League game 12 times. Already doubled that of Man City and Liverpool under Guardiola and Klopp, despite the pair having spent a combined 13 years longer with their clubs. This season alone, Ten Hag has watched his side face 16 or more shots on 14 different occasions, a tally matched only by Luton and Sheffield United, who both sit in the relegation zone. Carragher said over the last 2 weeks, Man United have been in great form, but still the underlying numbers have really been poor. They've been very fortunate, so we're not talking about them now. just because they've lost to Fulham. It's about performance. They defend like a team I've never seen before. They like to press high with a deep block. It's impossible. They like to do two things at the same time. You can only do one or the other. We're all pressing high and we're defending deep. They're trying to do both. You're still on at 10:30 tomorrow night. I'll tune in, bro. I'll still be on by then, man. I'll still be on at that time. Don't worry. You got to go to the game and enjoy yourself, yeah? I'll still be on at that time, man. Don't worry. Just remember Anthony, guys. He's got big arms, okay? His arms are big. Okay, that's one you got to remember with Anthony. When he comes on in my stream later tonight or whenever the next time, I'm going to put that on the comments. Anthony has big arms. It's going to be fun. Issue 1, lack of understanding. Carragher said, I've chosen clips against Fulham, but I could have chosen clips from where they've won games like against Aston Villa. It's still the same problem. I want to highlight a problem from the very kickoff. If I highlight Kobe Manu, this is not a criticism of him. It's more of what are his instructions before the game. He's not sure if he should be looking after the holding midfielder or watching the number 10. He's caught in between. Well, Carragher does know football. Straight from the kickoff, you should know your job from kickoff. That's down to the coach and staff. You can see the big problem then they had just 20 seconds into the game against Fulham. It's been a problem for Man United all season. They've shown their poor side at handling counter-attacks. They've got no pace at the back and they've got a lack of legs in midfield. That's actually true though. They have had a problem there. Arsenal aren't perfect, yeah, but they do have a problem there. Positional problems in possession. Another big problem for them is when they got the ball, some people say there's no patterns of play with Man United. What's their philosophy? I'll tell you one of the reasons why there's no pattern of play, and another reason why they get done on the counter-attack. Look at the positions the players find themselves in when Rafael Varane is on the ball. Casemiro's passing avenues were closed off. You look where the right back is, Dallo, and he can't receive a pass. Manu is on the last line. His position can't be right. Bruno Fernandes, your number 10, is playing like a striker. On the other side, Victor Lindelof can't receive the ball. It leads to a turnover, and how many times have we seen Man United players have to run 40 yards back to their own goal this season? Man United players sprinting back. Look at the ones who are sprinting, the ones who took up wrong positions. Dallo, Manu, Fernandes and Lindelof are sprinting 30, 40, 50 yards 5 or 6 times in a game, hence why they've get so many injuries in a game. Fulham's winning goal, we see that Marcus Rashford won't run, while Harry Maguire and Christian Eriksen can't run. That's a massive problem for them. Rashford is pure lazy, man. That's the honest to God truth of it. Rashford is lazy. You know what I mean? Rashford is crazy lazy. USA tour tickets. Yeah, I might go over and see Arsenal in the USA. That made perfect sense. Yeah, but if you're still on tonight, Edinburgh, I'll be on now. United have a lot of problems, though. A lot of problems. Yeah, Ten Hag has a right to his opinion too, though, if he wants to hit back at Carragher. Brighton's Mitoma set to miss the rest of the season. Wow. He has a back injury. That's really bad news for Roberto De Zerbi and Brighton. He has been fantastic for them. Rogers on good girl remark, I'm sad for society. Brendan Rodgers says he is sad for society that people want to bring him down following his controversial good girl comments to a female reporter. Brendan Rogers said, "Good girl debuts report to Jane Lewis at the end of an interview following Celtics. I don't believe there was any offence meant for my part. There was none taken. Campaigners for women in Scotland accused them of casual sexism." Celtic management addresses criticism by saying, "Good girl to female journalists" on Sunday. Brendan Rodgers is in a bit of trouble, guys. After the recent Celtic game, he made a "good girl" comment. That seems to have pissed off a few people. Three people watching, guys. Big up. Welcome to my stream. Yeah. Arsenal season so far, guys. I'm happy. I'm not going to lie. Champions League is a big one for me now. If we can get past Porto, I think that would be something tangible for us this season that we can look back on. Something tangible for the rest of the season and something to take with us. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was thinking about Brendan Rodgers and the Celtic, guys, the comment he made. Yeah, but why did he say it in the first place? You have to be careful. The campaign was called on Rodgers' apology, and the Celtic manager addressed the issue at the press conference. He made an innocent comment, guys, off the cuff. And the irony of it is, I shared with players not so long ago the story of Jessica Watson, the young woman of 16 years of age who travelled around the world solo on a boat. The documentary I watched was really inspiring. True Spirit, it was called. I actually shared with the players in terms of inspiration I can take from women that age. She's been through everything else. I find it saddening as much as anything because I'm not the type of person I can never be that. It's not how I'm built. But I'm also sad for society now because people are looking and trying to find ways to somehow bring you down if they can. And it's not nice. Earlier on Tuesday, Lewis issued a brief statement regarding Hunter Rodgers, saying clearly the interview on Sunday has been a talking point. I don't believe there was any offence meant by Brendan Rodgers, and for my part, there was none taken. Reflecting on the Scottish Premier titles at the weekend when the mother was for the Lewis. The story has already been written about this group, but we will write our own story. Rodgers appeared unhappy with her questioning and said, "No, you know exactly what I mean." When pushed again, Rodgers appeared to end the interview by adding, "Done, good girl, well done." Yeah, people are getting way too sensitive, guys. You know what I mean? People are getting way too sensitive with these kind of comments. Like, people getting way too... reckon Man City will rest a few players tonight. Aidan, it's Man United. Man United against Luton. Only joking, man. Only joking. Yeah, Man City, they should rest a few. I mean, I still think they can qualify, yeah. Anthony's arms. Look at him there, lad. There we go. Anthony is a man with big arms. That was basically the way the conversation went. I have made him aware of it, yeah. I have made Anthony aware of it. Anthony is a man with big arms. As you can see, guys, when I produce content on my channel, it is the greatest content that you could ever imagine. It is just, people are just drawn to it. Like, actually, speaking of drawn, Dre might be coming on later, guys. Formerly the artist known as Drawn by Dre. A bit like Prince, Squiggle. He used to be known as Drawn by Dre. Now he's just Dre. He's changed his name. He's just Dre. Trey might be coming on later, guys, because I'm doing a watch along of the Luton Manchester City FA Cup game. So he might be joining me on the watch along. I think he's going to jump on at some point, like he normally does. Yeah, he's a young guy. He's out and about. He's living life. He's running the streets. You know what I mean? Then he comes back and he jumps on. You know what I mean? That's his buzz. So yeah, more power to him. Anthony is a man with big arms. As you can see, guys, when I create content on my channel, it is probably the greatest. I'm arguably the best YouTuber out there right now in the world. 1,962 subs, guys. Can't be bad. I picked up another 2 subs, guys. I got 1,962 now. I mean, can't be bad. I was just listening to the song of the killer whale, guys. Such a beautiful song from my country. All about a killer whale that eats people. All right, let's get ready for business, guys. But yeah, big up to everyone for joining the stream. Yeah, bit of a slow one, but that's to be expected. You know what I mean? A bit of a slow one, but that's to be expected. Just listen to a bit of music, guys, as I'm creating a bit of content. More power to me. Yeah? Relaxing for myself. I'm still on my holidays, guys. Still haven't found a job, so I'm officially on holidays. Pochettino confident he retains backing of Chelsea owners. I hope for his sake, yeah. I hope for his sake. But people, this comment with the Brendan Rodgers comment to the female reporter, people need to chill a bit. Pochettino confident. Or let's say Pochettino, Chelsea boss confident he retains backing of club's owners after Carabao Cup final defeat. Chelsea boss Maurizio Pochettino on whether he would be given time to turn things around at the club. It's not in my hands. We have a very good relationship with the owners, with the sporting director. It's up to them to trust or not. It's not the coach's decision. Chelsea boss Pochettino says he respects pundits' opinions and insists he has a good relationship with Gary Neville after his blue billion-pound bottle jobs comments. Pochettino is confident he retains the backing of Chelsea's owners, but conceded his future was out of his hands after defeat in the Carabao Cup final increased scrutiny of his position. The under-fire Argentine said he had supportive conversations with the club co-owners Todd Bowley and Begdad Eghbali following Sunday's 1-0 extra time loss to Liverpool. Defeat at Wembley sparked further criticism of Pochettino and his expensively assembled squad. Including scathing comments from Gary Neville as they failed to overcome inexperienced rivals who were missing a host of star names. Chelsea, who are languishing in 11th place in the Premier League and sit closer to the relegation zone than the top 4, returned to action on Wednesday evening at home to Championship club Leeds in the FA Cup 5th round. I said hello to the owners when I saw them in the stadium, and after the final I met Begdad and we were talking, says Blues boss Pochettino, who has lost forward Christopher Nkunku to another injury. We were sharing our opinions about the game and the opportunity we missed to win a trophy because I think we played really well during the 90 minutes. We created the best chances. We were not clinical enough, but that is what has happened at the beginning of the season. Marston says Chelsea are stuck and lacking direction. Well, he's entitled to his opinion. Maybe that is true. But he is not like Marston. If he was manager, things would be going worse. Let's have it right. You know what I mean? If Marston was the manager, it would be even worse than it is. Yeah, big up. Is the Chelsea project working? It depends on your view and your opinion. We are in a good way in the moment in the process. That is normal to be. Then you can call successful, no, being in a final and losing. Maybe you can say it's disastrous, good or not good. That depends on how you judge. I think that's fair. How long you streaming for, bro? I think till 7. I think I'll stream till 7, and then I'll take a break before I come on for the second stream. You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to stream at 7. Cut the stream at 7 now. Oh, Jesus. Got to stretch that one out. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I think I'll cut the stream at 7. It's a quiet one anyway. I'll be on later again anyway for the watch along, so get a little bit more traction then. A lot of people are just finishing work now, coming home. It's like 5:30 in the UK. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think I'll knock it off at 7 and come back on. And we'll see what happens then. But I hope you both had a good day at work, yeah? I hope it wasn't too strenuous for you, yeah? I hope things are going well for you, yeah? That you had a nice day at work. Like I said, that it wasn't too tough on you. So I know being at work can be a little bit strenuous sometimes, huh? Hope it wasn't too tough on you. You know what I mean? Just listen to some Irish music as I go, guys. Park Neville criticism unfair. Sky Sports pundit Gary Neville issued Chelsea blue £1 billion bottle jobs following their cup final failure. Pochettino believes the criticism is unfair, but insists he respects the opinions of the media and former professionals. We need to put it all in context, he said. Always I respect the opinion of every pundit. Gary, I have a very good relationship with him. Sometimes it can be unfair in my opinion, and in that case, I think it is unfair. After 90 minutes, we were the better side and we deserved to win. We were not clinical enough, and then you always need some luck to score the goal and win the game. If we won the game after 90 minutes, then everyone would be talking in a different way today. The 51-year-old has been encouraged by the response of his underperforming players as they seek to keep alive their last chance of lifting silverware this season. I think we are all tired because always when you lose a final, it's not easy to recover, he said. But I am so happy because they are really focused and they move forward. If you ask all the players if they want to be involved tomorrow in the game, they spoke revenge. Of course, I am disappointed because we could not win the Carabao Cup, but we need to move on because we need to compete tomorrow. It wasn't difficult to lift the players because we cannot wait. Now we need to get the spirits up and move on and be ready for tomorrow because it's another competition where we want to go until the end. France international Nkunku, who missed Chelsea's first 17 top-flight fixtures this term due to a knee issue, is set for up to a month on the sidelines with an unspecified injury sustained at the weekend. We need to use and evaluate every day, but at the moment it's 3 or 4 weeks. Maybe he's out no more. Rangers goalkeeper Buckland in contention for England recall. He has kept 17 clean sheets in 27 Scottish Premiership matches for the Gers this season. Rangers goalkeeper Jack Butland is in contention. Butland has 90 in the Castle last played for his country more than 5 years ago in September 2018. The 30-year-old has been in outstanding form for Scottish Premiership leaders Rangers, keeping 17 clean sheets in 27 matches and propelling his side above Celtic. He has faced 63 shots, conceding 13 goals from an expected goals on target total of 17.33. Wow. Crazy. Arsenal goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale having not featured in the Premier League since November. Newcastle's Nick Pope not expected to return from shoulder surgery for another month at least. Butland's name has come to the fore in Southgate's selection discussions. Jack Butland in action during his last England appearance against Switzerland in September 2018. Butland's turned 31 or 40 has remained in contact with Southgate and other referee officials. When England travelled to play Scotland in a friendly at Hampton Park last September, Butland took it upon himself to go and meet with Southgate and the rest of the squad with a prepared at Rangers training ground. England's goalkeeping coach Mary Margaretson has kept close tabs on him and has sent weekly videos so Martin Margaretson, so he can review his form. Yeah, I'll be streaming until about 7, bro. Well, like 6 your time, yeah. So for another 23 minutes, then I'm going to knock off the stream. I might actually knock it off on the 2 hour mark, I think. I think it's 6 minutes time. I think that's better. I think that's better, to be honest. If I knock it off in 6 minutes, then I can chill out for a while before I go on the other stream. You know what I mean? All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up the stream in a couple of minutes. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, as always. Big up to Aiden. Big up to Anthony. The guys have been working, yeah, they're just home. Big up to Gunnar Matarta. Big up to Dre. Big up to Reese's Footy Feed. Hope he comes on later tonight. Big up to Jordy. And yeah, thank you to everybody for your continued support, guys. Season so far for Arsenal has been a good one, but we needed to strengthen the team in the last transfer window, and we didn't. That could prove fatal now. That could prove fatal with what's coming, the games we have ahead of the season. I think if we can win the Manchester City game, I think we have a good chance. But we need to beat them away. If we don't beat them, all is lost, in my opinion. We won't beat champions this season if we can't beat Manchester City away. There's no doubt about that. We're in the mix. We're in the run for the title. We're up there. I would also like to see us get past Porto and qualify into the next round of the Champions League. I think that'd be as far as we're going to get, to be honest, if we get into the next round. I think that's going to be it for us then. But I think to get past Porto will be a massive, massive achievement. So hopefully the team can go out, do themselves justice, and beat Porto. It is going to be a very difficult game against Porto. There is no doubt about that. A really tough game. I mean, they are a serious team at the moment. They showed us in the first game what they're capable of, and no doubt they'll be like that in the second game also. I mean, they're not going to change their tactics. They're not going to change anything like that. So we need to be careful. We need to be careful. It's going to be a tough one. They're going to really put it up to us 110%. We're going to be under a lot of pressure in that game. We're the home side, but to be honest, that doesn't count for anything, in my opinion, against a team of their caliber. They're a serious outfit. Like I said, if we got past Porto, I would be absolutely delighted if we got into the next round of the Champions League. I think maybe it's a tough ask, maybe a bridge too far. I think maybe they're a little bit sharper than us. They have tons of experience at this level. They've been at this level they've been at this stage of the competition for six of the last 7 seasons, whereas we haven't been involved at all. They have a lot of experience, So for us to get by them, I think would be a massive, massive achievement, in my opinion, a huge achievement. They are a serious team, but it is what it is, guys. Look, I want to thank everybody, like I said, for your continued support, your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I will be coming back on at 8:30 p.m. my time, like 7:30 p.m. UK time. So less than 2 hours from now, guys, just under 2 hours from now, we'll be coming back on for Luton Town versus Manchester City FC in the FA Cup. So make sure you come and check my channel for that, guys. And I'd appreciate it, and appreciate your support. Hopefully Reese will come back on, guys. He's got a new channel. He joined my stream for the first time earlier, Reese's Footy Feed. So hopefully he will come on, and I can give him, he can join in the comments, and I can give his channel the big up. And yeah, it would be good to actually plan a collaboration with him for next week, maybe. If he wanted to come on my channel, we could do a collab. But we'll see what happens. All right, guys. My door is always open, as they say. So I'm going to wrap it up there on the 2-hour mark. Thank you to everybody for your continued support. See you later on, guys, at 8:30 p.m. for the watch-along of Luton Manchester City. I keep saying Man United for some reason. Luton Manchester City. Join me for that on my channel, guys, and see you then, yeah. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.